Hello and welcome back to Timber Park. On this episode, we're going to be doing the new coaster, just a little kiddie coaster. It's nothing too special, but something that is special is the big log flume that's also getting started in this area. Um, it's very exciting. So yeah, look forward to that. But anyways, about just clearing the area for the coaster anyway, so putting a little flat ride there as well. I don't think I did that in the last episode, but I might have though. But here you go anyways, it's the newish at the time of recording this, things for Vekoma, little kiddie coaster, like maybe Flight of the Hippogriff, Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios Hollywood or something like that. But yeah, I just thought it needed something to the left because it was a bit of just space that could have been used, I think, a bit more. So I did do that, and I think it looks pretty nice actually. It just fills in all the space, it's nice, and it's funny because this is just got the most rides in this area, considering it's the smallest area, which is quite funny. Yeah, I was struggling with this little turnaround sort of airtime hill here because I didn't want the G-forces to be like too high, the positives, because yeah, that just wouldn't have been like very junior coaster, so I just kind of struggling with that a little bit, but got there in the end. I did want to make this layout like kind of long, but that turned out to not happen. It's extremely short, and it runs 2 trains, so yeah, I might actually change that and make it a lapping coaster because it seems a little bit too short, to be honest. But yeah, apart from that, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's it's quite a cool coaster. So as well, we got bloody Six Flags Kadir opening soon. Already spoke about that before, I think. You know, oh well. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Falcon's Flight because I've seen a POV of the coaster. I think it's called Iron Rattler, the big tilt coaster. That looks so cool. I think I do want to build one in this park, a modern one without mods as well, because I actually did find a way to do it without mods. Basically, if you go onto the workshop, you type in a specific code. I'll see if I can put it up on the screen. You can find like a tilt coaster. That's like a new gen one, without the old track. But it hasn't got the supports of the tilt tracks. That's the only thing. And then you can just leave the tilt track and the lift tool and then customize the rest of the layout yourself, which is something I might do in this park, maybe. So look forward to that if that happens. But yeah, I've finished this area now. I've nearly finished the next area, to be honest. The next area might be my favourite one. I'm not sure. It's just, I think it might have the favourite coaster I've built in this park, maybe. I didn't think I could top Mine Blast, but I think I might have. So look forward to seeing that as well. And yeah, this is a very tight queue for this as well. It's extremely compact. You would definitely need cattle pen for this, a lot of it, if it was like longer. So that. But yeah, I really like this sort of log thing. I did build, like, in my very, very first park in this game, which I never recorded, it was, I built like a western dive coaster, I think. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was some sort of jungle coaster like this, but I think it was like a Mac launch coaster. That was a bit Hyperia-esque. And I think I used loads of logs for that. Or I think I did. No, it might have been a Vekoma multi-launch, like one of the little family ones. I don't know. I think it was a jungle one though, but I abandoned that part. I never went back to it. I did build a really cool indoor coaster in that part though. I think it was called Medusa's Curse, and that was pretty fun. So you never know, I might go back to it at some point. Just touch it up a bit, maybe. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I did this little cave as well. I thought it would be kind of cool. Like, it sort of blocks off mystical motorbikes a bit, like, from seeing it, because it kind of ruins it a little bit, because it's all purple, which doesn't really fit jungle, but, you know, what can you do? But yeah, you get extremely close to the floor on this coaster as well. Kind of a bit Nemesis, Not really, but you know, like ever so slight. But I really like the station as well. I wanted to go to like a shack, like an abandoned shack in the jungle, um, which kind of follows the idea of Kubra, the wooden coaster. But you know, it's cool. I like it, like that sort of shack roofing. I think that's cool. It fits the jungle quite well. I might go back and add some like vines growing all over it and stuff because I don't think I did that, and that would be pretty cool. So I might do that. I do need to, like, if I don't make this lapping coaster, like I said a minute ago, I do need to make a transfer track. So that I might do that in the future. But yes, yes, like I said, the next area is coming soon. I'm not really sure what to do for the next area after that. I had an idea. I tried it out. It was originally going to be the area before this, and it just didn't work properly, so I scrapped that. I think I kept the coaster as a blueprint though. So you never know, I might use it, but I don't know. It just wasn't my favourite. So, and I've sort of set myself, like, I know I'm not the best builder in the world, but for me, I've sort of set myself a high standard for this part now because it's very well themed in my opinion. So I just want every area to be really immersive and just not have any like open land anywhere, because that was what I was struggling with the other area that I started building. But apart from that, I'm loving this park. I'm so surprised I haven't given up on it yet. That's the main thing. I don't think I will be, so that's okay. But yes, you can also see. I don't know. I don't think you can see it from this area, but from most of the areas, you can see Mine Blast, which I think is cool because it's just such a massive coaster. It's cool. But anyways, Jungle Trek is the name for this coaster. I thought it was pretty, just a fun little name. Sort of like, maybe if like Camp Jurassic in Islands Adventure had a little coaster, it would be called like Jungle Trek or something. I mean, it does have Flight of the Terranor or whatever it's called. I did do that when it was fine. I did get the credit, so I have done it. But yes, I do need to name this coaster. Not this coaster, this little flat ride as well, because I'm yet to do that. Even though I've started the next area, which is quite funny. But yes, I do like to do custom trains. I might go back and do one for Kubra. But I did just a little sort of jungle like car. I thought that'd be pretty cool. I tried to have vines on it, but they were too big, so I just scrapped that and just add some wheels because I thought that was cool. But yeah, I kind of like that coaster. It's pretty cool. But there's one thing that's really annoying me about this park. I don't know why, but all of the speakers that I've placed have just gone out of sync. So it just sounds like a mess everywhere in the park for some reason. I don't know why. I've tried to search it up, but no one's had the same problem. So I'm not sure on that. But you know, I'll try to fix it. But anyways, here's the log flume that's going in. I am very excited about this. I think it's pretty cool. It's a little bit too light inside. Spoilers, inside a big dark ride building, which you'll see being built in a minute. But yes, you'll see the sort of function of the track as well. Like I do a backwards drop here because I think it's best to use these cool functions that Frontier have put in the game. Because if you're not going to use them, I don't really see the point of having them. So I did use them, and I think it works pretty well. The sort of theme of this ride, it's like you've gone into this sort of cave, and you've like disturbed something. I don't know. It's very weird, and it sort of sends you off course a little bit, like a curse or something. I don't know. It's very weird. I have to work on the story a bit more, but if anybody watches it and has a name, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I said that. I already have a name for the ride, and it's definitely not a rip-off of another name in the UK for another ride that's been closed for ages. From what I've heard, anyways. I've never been to that park, so spoilers. There you go. You can guess in the comments which name it is. But yeah, I love this. I think it's really cool. I do need to work with the queue a bit though. It's just a bit plain and boring. So, yeah. But apart from that, it's pretty good. So I'll leave you with some music for a bit. So you've seen a lot of the sort of show building going now, and then a lot of theme on the outside. This is sort of this is where you go into the cave. Anyways, I'm very proud. I don't know why of this like function that I did for the door, because I've that like opens and closes when you go inside. I don't know why I'm so proud of it, but it's just really like it's satisfying to me. I don't know why. Um, but you know, there you go, I guess. But I think this is pretty cool. Like I said, though, I just might need to make it a little bit darker inside because it's a little bit too bright. So bear with me on that. But you won't see the POV in this episode, anyways, because it won't be finished in this episode. It might be 1 or 2 more episodes until the whole area is finished. It might be 1 though, so you might get to see in the next one. You never know if you're lucky. But yeah, I think this is just really cool. I think I don't know which I prefer, the log flume or the Kura, the GCI wooden coaster, because I absolutely love that coaster. I think it's very cool. It's sort of it's a little bit Wicker Man. I don't know. I've never done Wicker, so I wouldn't really know what I'm talking about. But I'm loving like the big cobra in the middle. I think that's really cool. I took inspiration from Wicker Man there and just put a massive structure in the middle because I thought that'd be cool. I might even like make it spray out venom or something as it goes past. I think that'd be cool. Well, not venom, but you know, water or something, because that could be kind of fun. But yeah, I'm sort of doing this like ancient ruin inside. It took a little bit of inspiration from Chapas here at Phantasialand. I've never done it, never been to Phantasialand. I'd love to go. It looks like the best place ever, which I wouldn't thought I'd be saying considering I just went to Islands Adventure. Because that's my favourite theme park ever. I love Epic Universe. I love Animal Kingdom. That's my favourite Disney park. I don't know. There's just something about that park, even though it's got like 6 rides or something like that. I don't care. I love it. It's just so nice. It's such a relaxing park. You can sort of lay back and just sort of chill out a little bit more. Whereas in the other parks you can't really. And I love Expedition Everest so much. It's one of my favourite coasters of all time. It's so fun. I don't know which I prefer though, Tron or Expedition Everest. Or Guardians. I think I prefer Tron over Guardians. But I don't know about the Tron and Expedition Everest because they're very close. Tron is really good. It's a really, really good coaster. I wish we could have like one of them in Chedington or something in the UK. So that could be pretty fun. I think a motorbike coaster would fit their sort of demographic so well. I know they're doing like IPs now and stuff, but if they ever did go back to the sort of original themes, I think that would work so cool. They could do like a futuristic area with like aliens and stuff because they like sort of theming their areas to animals and stuff. I mean, we've never seen aliens, but you can make an alien. It could be cool. But yes, I think that would be cool. I think I think the 2 coasters that would fit best in the UK. I think a Vekoma Tilt coaster will work perfect at Thorpe Park. I'll never get over that. Just on the back of Swarm Island. I know everybody wants an RMC. Don't get me wrong, I do too. But a Vekoma Tilt coaster would just be perfect because I don't think Vekomas are that expensive, and they're a bit stingy on pricing Thorpe Park with all their AI stuff. And also a Vekoma, what's it called? A Vekoma multi-launch, like Big Bear Mountain at Dollywood, would work perfect at Chesington. Just 2 Vekomas in the UK, that would be so good. I would love that. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. I mean, the family Vekoma multi-launch might be more expensive because of LSMs or something, or it might be LIM. I don't know. But that would just be so cool. I would love that so much. See one of them at Chesington, that would work so well. Or even at like the Legoland park where the old River Rapids used to be. That would be cool as well, like a little coaster racing down the hillside. That could be so cool. Or Alton Towers even. Alton Towers. get a Vekoma multi-launch family coaster. That would just be perfect. I don't see why not. They have a tree height limit, so they can't go over that. And obviously, they wouldn't build a family coaster 500 feet in the air. So, I don't see why not. It'll be perfect. Come on, Alton Towers. Get a proper coaster. I know you're getting the Bluey coaster, but Jesus Christ. It's been how long? It's nearly been 10 years since Wickerman opened, which is crazy. Jesus, time flies. Come on, Alton Towers. Get a new coaster. Apart from the Bluey. I'm rambling too much, I'm sorry. I'm going on a full rant about bloody new coasts in the UK. I'm very sorry. But anyways, back to Planet Coaster, back to reality, I guess, even though it's not real. I think this is cool. I like this cave bit. I think it's quite a cool like turning point in the ride. I think it kind of works quite well. And I love the second lift hill that you go up as well. I think, yeah, second lift hill, just after the backwards drop. I think that's pretty cool. Because it's sort of like lights up there. I think it looks cool. But yeah, what else is going on in the theme park world? Universal Bedford is obviously coming along fairly well. I mean, I wouldn't know. Never been to the site. I would like to go someday, but I can't at the moment because I've got all my mock exams in school, so that's a pain. But yes, once I'm out of school, I'm going to try and go to all my bucket list places. I think first port of call will be Plopsaland, because it's easy to get to from the UK. It's about maybe 2 hours from getting from where I live to the Eurostar to Plopsaland from the Eurostar. I don't think it's that long. I would just love to go there so much. It looks so good. Well, the park doesn't look like amazing, but it's just the right happiness. I can't get over how good that looks. I want to go on that so bad. You have no idea. Because I've done Stardust, and that is amazing. I'd obviously prefer the Lost Coaster though, but Stardust is so good. And if Right Happiness is anything like that, which is probably even crazier, it's spinning and I think it's got more inversions, it's got more airtime. Well, I don't know about that actually, but it just looks nuts. And yeah, it looks so cool. It's so cool how it's over the water as well. I love how the little water coaster is underneath it. I think that's really cool. And yeah, I was change subject, adding like a spray here because I think that was cool. But yeah, I think I also want to really add like a River Rapids ride in this park. I don't know where it would go, but I think it would be pretty cool. And I think it would just work nicely. It would probably fit in quite well, I think. But obviously, yeah, Planet Coaster 2 announced, Frontier just announced the Toy Box pack, along with the new update on December 4th. That looks so good. It's got the Vekoma STC in it, so I'll definitely be investing in that at some point. Yes, so look, I think I don't know if it was Pinfari, but whatever the other coaster they picked was a bit of a random choice. I think they should have picked a Gerstlauer launched coaster, like launched family coaster, like Megalodon in Wallaby, Belgium. Don't quote me on that, I might be wrong. But it looks cool. And from what I've heard, it's very good, apart from how you have to put your bags in the train with you. So I think personally, I think that would have been the best choice. But you know, Frontier, do you? You know, it's not all about the new coasters, I guess. You want to have some classics in there, maybe, just for like if you wanted to build an older park, for example, that could be kind of fun. But don't get me wrong, Frontier have done so well, so. I'm not complaining at all. I love all the stuff they're putting out. I think I might be more excited about the snow than the actual pack, because I just want to see Mind Blast in the snow so bad, because I don't know. I keep seeing videos of Taran pop up in the snow at Phantasialand, and it looks so cool. I it looks so cool. I wish you could ride a coaster in the snow. That'd be so fun. I wish it snowed more often in the UK as well, so we could see Hyperia in the snow. That could be cool. Um, and yeah, that I saw a video. I think it was a movie park Germany, and it had the Star Trek coaster for like some sort of Christmas celebration, and there was literally flames coming out the back of it, not unintentionally. It was intentional, um, but it was a bit random. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting to see that on my page, but you know, parks do weird stuff, don't they? I think some park, it was a long time ago now, but some park they Planet Coaster 2 music and Hyperia music, which is quite funny. But yes, coming towards the end now. I won't put any POVs in this episode because, well, first of all, Loftham's not finished, and the little kiddie coaster is about 2 seconds, so it's kind of pointless. And also Cooper is not finished yet. Well, it is in real time, but not in the episode at least. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm trying my best to get them out as quickly as possible. But if you did enjoy it, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.